here we are with Chapter 9, Question 5, and we're going to run through this. So I'm going to cheat a little bit here because you probably don't want to watch me and listen to my voice for the whole entirety of this 40 minutes or whatever that this question should take. But I'm going to talk you through the setup, then I'm going to go away and do that setup, and then I'm going to come back to you when I have to do my adjustments. So what were our steps? Step number 1 was to identify the year end, and I've done that there 31st of December 2016. Just to be entirely sure that I'm doing the right thing, I'm rolling down to my requirements, and my requirements are my income statement and my statement of financial position as at that 31st of December 2016. So I'm satisfied with that. Okay, so that was your first step, checking out what your year-end date was. Your second step was to identify your expenses, your assets, your revenues and your liabilities. Okay, and again, what I've done here is anything that is due to go into the statement of financial position, I've done in yellow. Anything that's due to go into the income statement, I've done in blue. And inventory at the 1st of the 1st 16 was to go into both. Okay, so I have that both in yellow and blue. Okay, I don't want you to jump over this step. Make sure that you are 100% sure which of them does capital go into, which does premises at cost go into, and so on and so forth, so that you can pick those up really easily on the day of the exam. Okay, so I'm just going to roll down along so that you can see everything that I've done there. Okay, and then that was your step 2, pardon me. Step 3 was check to see if there's anything different. Is there anything on the wrong side? Say, for example, rates, you know, that's an expense. It should be on the debit side. If it was on the credit side, you'd be investigating that. But in this case, that's not so. So when I looked through, nothing was on the wrong side than I thought it was going to be on. So everything's as I thought it would be, so I don't need to worry about anything there. My step 4 was to say what I'm going to adjust. So I'm looking here and I've gone down here in green. I've highlighted every single account that I need to adjust or that I need to look at. Okay, so I've done that. And the new car was the last one here. That was your step 4. Number 5 then was to write up your statement of financial position and your income statement templates. Fill in any numbers that you knew wouldn't change. So anything that is not listed to be adjusted, you would fill those in. Then we're going to do up our adjustments, and finally the figures that we get from our adjustments we're going to put onto our income statement first, pulling out a profit figure, and then bring it onto our statement of financial position. Okay, so I've done step 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, and I'm going to go off now and I'm going to write up my statement of financial position and my income statement template, and then I'm going to do the workings. And a little bit differently this time, usually I would do this on an Excel template, but I want you to see it as it's physically going to be the day of your exam. Okay, so I have bought myself a little document camera and I'm going to use that guy, and hopefully that'll work well for you. Okay, so will you make sure that you have yourself that far, you have your step 1, 2, 3 and 4 done, and you're ready to start filling things in on your statement of financial position and your income statement template when we come back in the next video.